Hi guys, and welcome to another video. As promised, this video will be just going over the mods that I've got installed on my copy of Fallout. At the moment we're running about 46, so let's crack on and I'll show you what we've got. So to start with, the first mod on the list is Loving Piper. Now Loving Piper is a cosmetic mod for Piper, just makes it look a bit better. It has got some requirements. I think it's TH brows and some other face parts that are needed, so you'd need to look that one up. Next one on the list is bus stop lighting. As you've probably seen in some of my videos, we've done some bus stop lighting which illuminates the billboards and the sign above. What we got here, Starlight Driving Diner, that's the lighting for that as well. So I've also got a lighting mod for that. A little bit of green is the greenery mod that I use, that you see in all my videos. Version 2.5, that's a very good mod. Address Library, that's just a mod that allows other things to function, so not necessarily a requirement, but I like to have it in there anyway. Alternate Human Eyes, that's another good one, guys. That's what I use for all my character builds. American Rising 2, Legacy Enclave, that's a quest mod. That's quite a good mod. Quite lengthy from what I can remember. Ammo Retexture. Excuse me, that does what it says on the tin. It retextures ammunition boxes throughout the world, so you've got a choice. You can either have it look weathered or you can have it look pristine. Choice is yours. I like mine to look pristine, just a personal preference. Next one down there is another live version 1.08. that is a quick start which skips all the sequence at the beginning with going through the vault and everything else and all that, so that will bring you out straight into Sanctuary after you've done a few things, ticked a few boxes, created your character, named your character and put your skill points in. Armour, Weapons and Keywords Community Resource 8.6.0. now that's a must for, well, it is for me anyway. It's fantastic armour mod. It lets you mix and match armour pieces, recolouring armour pieces, very good. Another one there, Armourer, no level requirement, does what it says, lets you get skills without the level requirement. Armour Smith Extended version 4.6, that really goes with the armour and weapon keywords, same creator. That's really good as well. That also adds a lot into the to the side of modding the armour and things like that. Next one is Backpacks of the Commonwealth 1.6. that does what it says, adds various different backpacks to the Commonwealth. It adds shoulder bags, backpacks, ammo belts, I think. So yeah, that's a good one. Bobblehead Girl mod, that basically adjusts the bobblehead that you pick up in the game, the collectible, into a Vault Girl. Just a personal preference, I like that one. Brighter Settlement Lighting version 1.2. now if you're into your settlement building and things like that, you probably find that we all have the same complaint about the lighting not being bright enough, so obviously that you know, helps with that problem. There are a few options. You can have bright, very bright or ultra bright, I think, on the installation. Next one down, one of my favourite mods. Anybody that watches any of my videos know the body type that I use is Kathleen's Beautiful Bodies Enhancer version 2.6.3. now I wouldn't run a game without that. It's just a requirement for me. It just really makes the game so much better, and obviously there's a lot of other mods that can link onto that as well. We've got Caves of the Commonwealth version 1.2. that does what it says, adds more explorable caves to the Commonwealth. Classic outfit Ellie's armour replacer for CBBE. See, that goes with the body mod that I just talked about above. This is a clothing mod for that, so that will replace the some of the clothing in the game with just better fit to the body fit, obviously, of the base body. Clean Black Pit-Boy main menu. I downloaded that a few days ago because I've been having a lot of problems with the Pip-Boy screen looking really faded and dirty. I don't know why. I've since looked into it and apparently it's a bug. So I downloaded this. This seems to be helping out quite a lot now. It's almost back to how it was. So clean Codsworth, does what it says. He's not rusty anymore, he's nice and pristine. Clean water, that's another good one. Makes the environment water clear. You can either have the option of having it so it's irradiated still or non-radiated. Combat zone restored, that does what it says. That adds a few other bits into that quest in the combat zone. That's a good one. Backpacks for dog meat version 2.0, that's another good one. Another one for me is easy hacking, because I don't know about anybody else, but after a while the hacking games just tend to do your head in after a bit. So that's another requirement. I just stick that one in every one of my games, to be honest. Ellie's Armour Compodium 2.1.0 CBB body and body slides included. That's another good one. That adds more fitted armour to your characters, fits the body shape better. Eyeliner and masks, that's another good one, just does what it says, adds extra eyeliner and masks. All of these are full UI mods. These full UI mods are great. Obviously this changes the confirmed boxes, the HUD. Icon library gives you the coloured icons that you see when I go into my Pip-Boy, or I'm looting a body, or I'm looting anything else. You'll see that the pictures resembling what I'm picking up are coloured. That's what that does. Same as the inventory. Sleep and wait menu's been changed as well with that one. The workbench one as well. Female outfit replacer with vanilla shoes. Now this is the one that everybody's been asking me about. This is the one that changes all the outfits to the outfits that I've got in my game. Obviously a bit more revealing, not so boring. It's like the vault suits open at the front, and it's a better fit to the character, things like that. Next one, first aid kit retexture. As you've heard me go on about that one, that does what it says. Retextures the first aid kits and tins. You can choose different colours as well as you're going through the installation on that one. That one is just purely an item sorter mod for the UI. Fusion core retexture, another one that does what it says, retextures your fusion core. Now you've got two options with those. You can either have them pristine looking or weathered. I like it pristine looking to match the ammo boxes and the other things that I've got in. Girly animations 4.3.1, that's another one, another good one for anybody that plays a female character. That will adjust the animation and the weight animation and things like that. Gun nut, no level requirement, does what it says. Illuminated billboards, posters and lighting, Cyberpunk 2077, all in one billboard. What that does is all the billboards in the game are now illuminated at night, and the odd few signs as well down in Boston and places like that. It's quite a good mod. I'm not quite sure. I think the Cyberpunk means just obviously the style, but it doesn't seem to not go with what the Fallout is anyway. So I certainly haven't had any problems with that or not liked it. Increase your build limit, enhanced 4K, all in one. That's another good one for increasing your build limit. Freckles, that adds more freckles to the game for your character creation. Longer power lines ×3, that's another good one if you're wanting your power lines to stretch further. Another good one for me is lootable cars and trucks. Now to me that adds a lot more immersion to the game, because obviously if it was genuine to life you would be able to loot cars and trucks. So that gives you scrap, ammunition, stim packs, medication, all sorts, food supplies. Lucy's Voltec backpack, obviously Lucy off the TV series, that adds her backpack to the game. That's quite a new mod up on the Nexus. Next one, move that workbench. If anybody else is like me, when you're building you get absolutely fed up of the workbench being stuck in one place. Well, with that mod it allows you to move it. Mutant Mega Life Finds a Way, HD textures. Now that and that one underneath, those two there are the ones that I keep talking about in my videos to do with adding more wildlife to the game. The texture file is quite big, that's about 5.6 gig, but the main file's about 370 odd meg, so it's not too bad. That's a brilliant mod, really good. No more fake puddles. Anybody else that hates those in the game, removes them. Oni Asian face parts. Now that's another good one to go with your character. That's a requirement for one of the other mods, I can't think which one, but it is, yeah. The Pip-Boy 2000 MK V1.3, that's another one that I like to use. Ponytail hairstyles by Azar, another must. Red Rocket glare redone. Now what that does is it lights up Red Rocket at night, so all the red parts of Red Rocket are illuminated like it's lit up. Retextures at other chems, that's another good one. Obviously it does what it says, retextures with the chems. Rich Merchants 1.1 gives more caps to the merchant so you can sell more stuff. Roads redone, that makes the roads look a bit more realistic, a bit more textures, and it also makes them a bit darker into like black tarmac, so that's good. Sanctuary bridge fix, that just fixes a bridge in Sanctuary. Satellite world map colour version, obviously that does what it says, adds the colour version to the map, but it's not working correctly at the moment because obviously we're all waiting for Fallout script extender to be updated, so we can adjust things in that when it does. Science no level requirement, does what it says. Scrap everything, that's another good one. So you'll find obviously in your settlement building, if you've not got many mods in, you will find there's a limit to what you can scrap. Now with that mod, scrap everything, it does what it says, it allows you to scrap everything. You just have to be a bit careful sometimes because you can go a bit far into the terrain and scrap things that you don't actually want to. So just be warned about that. See-through scopes 2.5.3, another must have. Obviously changes the scope so you can actually see through them. Settlement menu management main file, does what it says, a settlement menu. Synth overhaul, that's a good one, 2K version. That just overhauls the synth armour. You get a choice whether you want it white or black, and it adds more detail, different guns I think as well to that one. TH browse, that's a must for some other mods for those to function. That's not on the Nexus, so that's why it's got the exclamation mark. You can get that off Lover's Lab, I think, if I remember correctly. The unofficial Fallout 4 patch. Nick Valentine redone HD retexture with blue eyes, that's another good one. Vault Girl interface, obviously it changes the interface to a Vault Girl if you're playing female character. Now I've had a few issues with that, it's not fully functioning at the moment, but I think that's because we don't have the script extender at the moment, so I'm hoping once we get the script extender back up and running, that should be fine. Visible galaxies, does what it says, changes the sky at night, makes it more detailed. Waitlist junk and other items, does what it says, gives you waitlist junk and items, which does help if you're anything like me and you like to hoard a lot of things. Workshop planters are now fixed and able to be used for planting. So that's my list so far, guys. As it grows I will keep updating you with more, but like I say, at the moment, as everybody else in the community, we're all waiting for the script extender to be updated, but I'm not holding my hopes it's going to be a short-term thing. I think it's going to be quite a long while, maybe a few weeks before we get to see that up and running with the problems that the people are having with it at the moment. But anyway, thank you guys, and I've noticed we've had an extra 10 subscribers this week, so that's absolutely fantastic. We're trying to grow this channel as quick as we can, so thank you for your support, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you, bye bye.